Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Check go.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Check.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Olave is the motion man. That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Check. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check go.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A give to Jones, heading right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go play action with Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's in! Touchdown, Panthers!
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Shaheed now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st down is Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 19-yard line.
1 quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Panthers.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, Shaq.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Let's go.
First down, New Orleans.
Seven Pirates.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Receiver in motion, going right. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Young. Here comes the screen to Jones.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Third down, 3 to go.
Warriors 17. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors.
Young. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. Now, faking the give. That's deep for Olave. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Olave is the motion man. Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Olave is the motion man. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that.
And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Now, for the point after. The kick is good. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 range. Ready.
To throw, Young. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Young to throw on 1st down. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Bronco 18.
Out of the shotgun. Young. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will even the score. It's now 21-all. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll grab it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
How about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Check, Panther. Let's go now.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
And Gets to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Now Young. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. On the draw, here's Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Throwing is Young. Oh, a loose football. The Saints have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints first down.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. Motion man, set right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw yet again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. He's going to have a Saints first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's 1st and 10.
60. 18, right in. Ready.
To throw is Young. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down, tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
The 20-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints.